So my question stands. Would you rather hold savings in a fiat currency or an asset or a crypto or something else? Like if you have a certain amount of money, let's call it money for a second, that you have to put somewhere, that you don't need to buy food, that you don't need to pay rent.
Yeah.
Where would you put it? Again, not financial advice, just like
I would split it into 3. Put a third into something that purely stores value, gold and precious metals. Put a third into property and put a third into Bitcoin or other crypto.
okay, diversifying.
Although equities right now seem to be rising quite well to hedge that third that goes to Bitcoin between equity and crypto. But yeah, I would still split it into 3.
I would agree that diversifying is the right move financially, but philosophically, like, you know what I mean? Like, which one do you root for? Like, I root for holding. Honestly, like, I wish my savings could be in digital art or blockchain based currency.
Anything blockchain based, anything decentralized, I would hold, as you said, not necessarily for the value that it will bring me, because let's be fucking fair, no one knows where the economy is going to be in 5 years or 10 years. But I like, for example, holding Bitcoin even if it's 50 euros, because it's a big fuck you to governments, which I despise.
This is what
I'm not an anarchist.
This is where I wanted to get to. Like, not what is best right now or what we should do, what's the best financial advice. Rather, if you were in control of, just of this idea of like what the best way to control your own money is, I would if I were in control of it, like I would just choose NFTs and cryptocurrencies to be reliable enough for me to just do this. And honestly, I might as well do it even if they're not that reliable. Like, that's how much
What is your tolerance for risk or reliability in this case?
to be honest, right now I don't even know, because the listeners of this podcast might like to know I don't have any money. So
yeah, right now neither do I. But let's say we have 50k in our bank accounts right now, and we are only going to spend 10k of it over the next 5 years, hypothetically. I'm just keeping a number small. What would you do with that 40k that you have?
If I had to make a decision today,
so you have 50k, 10k of it you'll be spending over the next 5 years. The other 40k you have 5 years to somehow invest or store.
make a return on it.
That's up to you. It's your money. But
Okay. And are we assuming that the 10k that we're taking away will cover like my family's basic needs?
Imagine if the euro was like worth $50 each, and you had 50,000 euros.
All right. So assuming I just have 40k of disposable, like I could for example bet 365, lose it all, and I'm okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you wouldn't have any money left to then, after those 5 years, assuming that you don't make any money within those 5 years. But
that's also an option. Like making money during those 5 years.
Of course.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
always hopefully going to make money. But, okay, what are you going to do with those 40k?
Today, I'd start a business. And of course, like, I'm not saying, oh yeah, I'll start a business, that's easy. No. Starting a business is probably the hardest way to try to make a return on these like 40k. It's probably easier to just put it somewhere and stuff, but like during those 5 years, I need to do something, right? And I think I'd rather, and that's why I also answered it like automatically, because like, yeah, I invest that money in myself, and it's 100% up to me whether that's growing or not, right? And it could be, and probably to be even more fair, probably diversify. So I'd invest in one main project that is myself, and then I'd invest in a couple other projects from like an angel investor, I'd angel invest the shit out of it.